Pakistan would be a country where it would have had a flourishing middle class, would have achieved political stability, and would have sort of acted as a kind of possible role model for many other countries in transition from pre-development to post-development. Unfortunately, for a variety of reasons, this has not happened. And I think as Pakistanis, we need to concentrate not on the excuses we've tended to sort of make for not having performed according to expectations, but we need to take the approach of seeing where we have failed to live up to our responsibilities and who's primarily responsible in Pakistan. Primarily it is those people who are in power or who have influence, those classes who are able to sort of decide the context within which decision-making is made and who take those decisions. So that particular class or set of classes in Pakistan has not developed a national approach in practical decision-making. We've always been segmented. We've always had a constituency approach. It's always been an estate approach. You've had civil society, you've had military society, you've had the so-called agricultural, so-called feudal class society, industrial baron society, the haves and the have-nots, and we've not managed to articulate and implement a vision which, in the case of India, you might say, Nehru and the Congress Party were able to articulate a vision which provided a framework within which they achieved or failed to achieve, but over a period of time, they made cumulative progress and have now sort of entered a phase where the world is beginning to recognize the potential that they have and that they're achieving. Pakistan, because we haven't adopted this attitude, we had problems with our eastern wing. We weren't able to deal with that in a constructive, sensible manner, which would have avoided worst case outcomes. With India, we've had problems right from the beginning. India, we feel, has been, had an arrogant and big country sort of attitude towards us. And on the question of Kashmir, we feel the Indian point of view is being both illegal and wrong, and also violative of the people's rights in Kashmir. Nonetheless, it was our responsibility to adopt a policy towards India and towards Kashmir which was consistent with our growing at a maximum possible growth rate, because we need to bring about transformation in Pakistan. If you want to bring about transformation based on maximizing your quality and quantity of growth rate, you have to have a peaceful neighborhood, even with countries which don't adopt a reasonable attitude towards us. We haven't had that foresight, we haven't had that wisdom, and we've suffered. So even when India is wrong, we have followed policies which have been inefficient, and as a result of which we've